On this edition of Off-Roading with the Rust Belt Boys, right here in front of me is a 1969 Bronco here. Chassis, 6-cylinder motor here. It's going to be a 3-speed manual transmission here on the tree. So it's going to come back together. The shell is sitting over there. We're customizing the original tow bar the customer had on this. So we're putting it back in the front, had to knock the frame a little bit. And we're going to put a tow bar on the back as well here, hitch system. So once that's all set up, we're going to throw the seats in the body, throw the wiring harness in the dash, and set this back on this chassis here. This has about 70% done here right now. This is a basic straight up cab. Pretty simple, nothing new electronically. Should be pretty simple here to finish this up here. In the next couple of weeks here, it should be on the road, driving down the road here with these old knobby tires, and it should be fun to drive. We'll take it off road, give it a whirl, and see what it does here, and put the reproduction tub through its paces here on this original chassis. Right here is a orange Bronco here that's going to go on the chassis. This is the 74 model here. So it's got the Wimbledon white hardtop. The interior is Wimbledon white dash as well. The 6-cylinder is going to be very easy to work on once this body is mounted on the frame. As you can see here, the show quality paint and bodywork by Rust Belt Off-Road is second to none. Now right here, Mr. Rick here is wiring this massive project up here. This is a complex wiring job on this classic Bronco here. The customer brought every imaginable accessory in the aftermarket world, and we are running out of terminal connections. We have to add some relays to get the remote start to work. So it's very complex. If you look at the computers, they're all lined up, the relays, computers, all this stuff just adds time. And of course, it's your money when you're paying by the hour to have this done there, right, Mr. Rick?
Yes, it is.
And you know, this wiring job in this Bronco here, just with all the accessories, this could be $20,000, and that's no bull. This is by the hour, $100 an hour. Very complex, very terminating, and if you look at all these numbers you have here, wiring, the console here, we'll show you pictures of that. Very complex, once again, in this Coyote Rust Belt Off-Road Buckeye Classic Bronco. That's right, he has lockers on here too, electronic lockers. So front and rear electronic lockers. So the locker is the differential, is going to lock in the place here, so you can maybe have to lock it in so it doesn't slip when you're off-roading or whatever you're going to do, until you can shift the dual twin sticks. So if you want to only use your four-wheel drive or your front-wheel tires to go, put your rear neutral, you can pull with the front. Or if you're stuck and you got, trying to go backwards, you can use the rear.
Yep.
So that's how it works, and we can't wait to take this off-road. And we're going to put this in the mud hole back there in the quarry, so we can't wait. Okay, so what Rick's got here is we're going to show you these. How many relays we have to add to this for the Viper alarm system and remote start?
It'll be a total of 4.
4 relays. And what are the relays used for?
2 are going to be for unlock and 2 are going to be for lock, because I got to flip-flop the hot.
The signal, right? Okay, and to make it work. So very complex. So again, once we said, we'll show you all this right now, and let's check it out. Right here is our classic Blazer tub. This is a 69-272. Jeff is final fitting everything here on the frame here for the paint and body work to begin. And if you look at here, the lines are looking really good here on this classic truck. The mud slicken's coming soon, and then the primer. So it'll be color here shortly. Probably about 300 hours of body work here as soon as it starts going. And we can't wait to show the progress of this classic truck here at Rust Belt Off-Road. Now, right here is the chrome yellow here that I did paint here at the shop. So I usually don't work according to Bruce and everybody here, but I had to paint this and show it on staff here right now. We do have job openings available at Rust Belt Off-Road. What we got going on here, this is the yellow paint here, and we'll talk about how expensive is a gallon, and it's translucent as all hell, right? Yellows are notorious for being hard to cover. And this is no exception here. And they're worse now since they took the lead out of these paints. So the coverage is terrible. Now, this has 5 coats of base coat on here. And you can see in here, it's still translucent where the gasket would go. No big deal, gasket hides it, so we're good to go there. And you can also see over white sealer too. Now you can see the edge of the glove box here too is also light. 5 coats of base coat on here. Very difficult to cover. Good thing is you don't see that because it's on the bottom of the dash. I had to use 3 gallons of yellow Diamond base on this over a white sealer at $1,750 a gallon just for the liquid unreduced. So we got 3 gallons on that, and plus a gallon and a half of clear coat and the hardeners, everything else, and the white sealer. This liquid bill on this job is $8,200 just in liquid material. So your painting's expensive today. And if you want it done right, give us a call here at Rust Belt Off-Road, 330-533-4757, rustbeltoffroad.com.